Hey guys, so this is kind of like an unscheduled upload as to why I haven't really been doing too much lately regarding these videos, but there's a good reason for that. I am... What was this? Hard to say than I thought. I'm making a new studio. Or how to put it. Yeah, so I'm not going to say much more than that. But I thought I could rein in one last video in this studio. I know, this is just a blank wall behind me. Or actually, it might not be. Hey, we'll see. But anyway. Yeah. This is it. So, today's video, guys, I just kind of wanted to share how the videos have evolved from when I started the YouTube channel a little over a year ago to how they're done now. So, let's do it. And so, yeah, you'll notice I haven't really been showing my face in many of the videos lately, and I haven't been wearing my jerseys. Those two things are kind of connected, because I have them all packed away in my shop right now. Yeah, I'm just showing like, oh, how I evolved. Not really my appearance, but most of the technologies have evolved, and then the minute I praise that, it all gets packed away. So, but don't worry, I'm not packing it away for my pleasure. Trust me. If this was up to me, I would have kept them around. But alas, this is not the case. Okay, so if you don't believe me, here's a photo of it. Yeah, they're packed away in my shop. Up storage. But don't worry, they will return. I can pretty much guarantee it by the NFL season, if not sooner. So, yeah, I don't think it'll affect things too much. I know we still got to do the CFL stuff. That's coming up quite quickly. So stay tuned. I might have to pull out my Riders jersey to do those, because I don't watch a game with them. I might, yeah. We'll see where things go, but it's not today's problem. So, and well, I don't really think next I wanted to share how I did my power rankings before. Or so, and like how I did the CFL recaps. Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, I don't really do a lot of digital edits anymore because they're more tedious than actually just throwing a few dollars into some physical equipment. Like throwing a few dollars to a couple of whiteboards, or even finding spare boards around the house, throwing a few bucks to a couple of magnets. That's how I really enjoyed doing power rankings, because I'm gonna tell you a story. So when I started doing CFL recaps, yeah, I did it mostly digital, but that was okay because it wasn't too much to cover. All I really have to do is just talk about the final score and key points of the game, put the final score up on for people to see, and that was pretty much that. It wasn't very imaginative, but I think I can. But I think I can make it a little better this year. I don't know how, but I'm going to try. So, or I might not. Oh, I mean, that's not really the point of a CFL recap video, is it? You should do them after every week. CFL predictions, I used to do them something like this. And I kind of thought, well, I mean, it's a little more tedious than I'd like it to be. So I started doing it like this. Yes, it's the same way I did the NFL predictions in short form. This kind of ties into the NFL stuff. Yes, I cover both leagues, and just because I've been focusing on doing game of the weeks, because that's pretty much dust. Excuse me, guys. Nice. Didn't think that would happen. Okay, so how I usually do like game of the week and whatnot. And I'm gonna show a montage of the Ravens Packers game that I did a year ago, the one that's uploaded, and the one that's not yet uploaded but is going to be. And I'm gonna put them side by side for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, there they are. As you can see, number 2 is a lot better than number 1. And the remaster is better than the original. I don't know about like actual pixel quality, but I don't really know if that's something I can control. So yeah, believe me, I have messed around with like editing strategies and editing software until I found one that works. Figured out how to use the controls. And it looked like I was happy with it, and then I just like kept it. And it's just like kept going the same way because go with what works. So yeah, that's pretty much that. What else? What else to think? What else to think that I did? Oh yeah, and how the power rankings you do. So I do the power rankings for CFL and NFL. It might be a good idea to do a CFL power ranking quite soon, but I don't know how that's going to be done. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, guys. Okay? I'm going to figure it out. But yeah. I might just do the same thing I did last year, because it's not as tedious when you're only covering 9 leagues. Like, okay, just make 9 clips. So, like, it shouldn't take too long. And I know I'm going to do my season predictions. I don't know if I can really do it the same way I would do the NFL season predictions. I'm going to be changing those up. But that's probably when I'm in the new studio. That'll be before the regular season of the NFL. I guarantee you that. But CFL season predictions, I might have to figure out how to do it. It will come, guys. It will come. CFL season is fast approaching. And yes, I'm a Riders fan, as longtime viewers of this channel may very well know. Anyway, so enough about that. I'm not going to reveal my predictions in this video, guys. This is not what this is for. Okay, you'll just have to wait to another video. So, back to the powerings. I used to do them something like this. And trust me, it was not pretty. Yeah. Well, no, it was no, I mean, I wouldn't say that. It was nice to view, but it wasn't. Oh, how do I say this? How do I say this? Um, trying to lack of a better word. It wasn't easy to make. It wasn't easy to make. Yeah, that's how I was gonna say it. It wasn't as easy to make, like, as how I would do them nowadays. Although I might go back to the old way just for the CFL, not for the NFL. Because it's, again, I'll say this again, it's less tedious to do a 9-team video, rather than doing 32 teams. Teams in like 32 to 34 short little clips per team. Like one intro, one outro, and then all 32 teams would have to have their own clip. And I'd have to add the decoration. Like, it went something like this. Yeah, I just showed that particular one because that's when the Cardinals peaked. Like, and if there's a long mystery why I didn't do one for week 3, 2025, it was almost done. And this is probably the toughest story that will ever be told on this channel, at least so far. But I'm going to tell it. And, like, it was almost done. It was almost ready to go. I was editing it. Pushing up against the deadline. I was making it. And what do you know? The video editing software that I was using at the time, Samsung Studio, because my phone updated it a little while ago when the phone updated, tried to put it in the phone. It did put it in the phone. It's a decent software. And it's free to people who have Android, so I'd quite recommend it. Although I don't do many edits, it's with that, but yeah. But back to the story. Like, the studio software I was using, it deleted the whole thing. Like, decoration and everything. It's like, oh, I didn't have enough storage space. Well, that might have been an issue on my part. But it was so annoying that I deleted it. That it had to be deleted. It never made it to YouTube. I had to put, like, a written post on the channel. Because I didn't know what else to do. It was such a sad day. And that's when I realized I don't want to go through that again. So, I went down to a dollar store, bought some magnets, and then I'm going to show you a picture of that's where the magnet board spawned. Well, I'd take the selfie stick, I'd tape it up somewhere to where it would be secure. I would test it out, see if my phone would hold and it wouldn't turn or move. That would stay stationary in place. I would film the video, and then that's where it goes. And then it'd be done with that. Because I'd rather spend like a couple bucks and a little bit of tape off the electrical tape roll to bolt things down and do it that way, than have to spend 3 hours editing a half-hour video when there's a better way. Like, I mean, some people might not believe in this. Some people might think, well, I mean, digital software is better. Like, okay, I respect your choice, but it just works for me. So, yeah. Yeah, the NFL recaps. I did those during the 2025 preseason, But I scrapped those like 2 weeks in because, like, let's be honest, I didn't think, like, power rankings for the NFL, it would cover a lot. It would cover it a lot better. Or they were tedious to do. It's tedious when you have more of it to do rather than less, because like CFL, you do like, okay, you do 4 clips of it, and then it's like, okay, save that. Might be a 7 to 12 minute video. I don't know about that necessarily. Can't really guarantee it. But I'm just using that as an example for myself. No, you do that, you put it into 4 little clips, and then you put it all together, you put it in, done. So it's a little tough to do something like that for the NFL, so I said, well, I'm going to scrap that because Power Rankings are going to tell the story a lot better. And as I feel they did, I could have gone into more depth. It was a tedious road to get them where they were, but I am quite happy with things were. And the tier list, I tried to do some tier list, and it wouldn't quite work out the way I would have had hoped to. So I made another magnet board with the football helmets. Yeah, that's my stomach. I kind of need to eat after this. So I did a football video with the football helmets. Why am I repeating myself? For like tier lists, and that's what I use now. Look something like this. As I've only ever done one video with it, but I would have done a lot more had I not been in a certain situation and where I had to pack it all away, but it is what it is regarding that. So I guess that's this retrospective. I'm going to bring this to a close. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's kind of me just like sharing how the channel's evolved and a little bit of rambling, but yeah. CFL stuff is going to be coming back soon. I think we're like 2 weeks from the season, so can't wait for that. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.